Stay, selfie stick. That worked. No! Hi, good morning, welcome on this sunny September Sunday morning. I am already sweltering in 20-degree heat, can you believe it? Now, they don't call me Judah Procrastinator Smith for nothing. Well, they probably don't call me Judah Procrastinator Smith, but that's what I feel like at the moment. I've just got back from my Welsh trip. The shots were, and the scenes were epic, to say the least, and that's only because I was in a place where, you know, I'm just not normally in. My Kent surroundings, as you can see, fields and hills, the North Downs, but not conducive to epic photography. So I got back and I've not used my camera for like a whole week. Excuse me while I trek down this hill. So yeah, I've not used my camera in a week. It's just sat in the bag. Sure, I've processed my videos and things, but apart from that, I've just, left the thing in the bag. So I thought this morning, I've been looking at YouTube as I do, get some tips. Hold that thought. It's been almost a year since I started this little adventure. And what does that mean? I now see compositions. It's like the little boy in Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Well, I see compositions and everything. I could be looking over here, I could be looking over there, whatever, and I suddenly see it and I think, oh no, well that's good, but if I move my body slightly to the right, I get a different aspect. If I drop down the view, I lose a middle area, so that, if I've got rocks and a tree, but there's a vast space in between, by dropping down, you lose the gap. So yeah, back to the thought. I was watching James Popsis, and he's all new to me. I've been following all these other people, but I've never really looked at his channel. And he does something called 10 photos in. So it's like, I did leave him a comment, can we all join in? No response, but then, 100,000 followers, how's he going to respond to a single email or a comment? Whereas I have 32 subscribers now, so every single one of you drop a comment, I'll reply to every single one of you. So what's today's task? Let me show you. We've got this strange mist hanging, this September mist on a September morn. Isn't that a Neil Diamond song? So we've got this strange mist coming in, or actually it's lifting. It's going to be a hot day today. 21, 22 degrees, something like that for September. Quite balmy. I am going up over the crest of that hill there behind me. The plan is, come on camera, because it's doing face tracking, it doesn't want to know. Get up onto that woodland area there, and at the far end I've spied, while I was driving, a sunflower field, and I've not seen any sunflowers down here since 2 or 3 years past. I thought, well, that, a bit of mist, sunshine coming through, I might just be able to get a couple of nice shots of sunflowers. But in the meantime, what I'll do is take some random shots and see how I get on. So that glorious house behind me is Denton Manor. There used to be two, one here in Denton, one up at Wootton, kind of like sister mansions. And as the crow flies, behind is Broomfield Park, where who was it? Was it Wellington? No, it was Lord Kitchener. Lord Kitchener owned Broomfield Park. Taken a few shots of that. But as the crow flies, you can see, you know, when this was built, there were no trees. So let's take a shot of that and display it for you now while I walk on. So I find I've got myself into a place where I can almost automatically picture a scene. I can compose, I can choose the right aperture, I can choose the right speed. And it's all because for a year of persistence, watching videos, but actually going out and doing it, I've got to the place where I'm wondering, is this little entry-level DSLR suitable anymore? And the first thing I want to talk about in that respect is the noise that I get in my pictures. As you know, I'm always going on about ISO and the fact that whatever setting I use, I always seem to have some noise. And I've been starting uploading pictures to Alame, you know, the stock photography site, and more often than not they were rejected. But I discovered this lovely bit of kit. It's called Topaz Labs AI, and it's denoise AI. It's a fabulous bit of kit. So what I'm going to do is give you a little demo on the screen now while I'm talking over what I perceive to be how it works. So I've opened Topaz, I've loaded an image. This is Lanyon Quoits down in Cornwall. I just saw it on the side of the road and I had to just stop and take a picture, and fantastically the clouds were so grey at the back, but the sun was behind me and it was throwing this light onto the dolmen. So I whipped the camera out, took the picture, and this was with my old DSLR, but nonetheless it came out really nice, but there was so much noise in it. So I've loaded it into Topaz Denoise AI, and I've got 4 settings: standard, clear, severe, and I can't remember what the 4th one is, but you'll see it on the screen here. So what I'm going to do is choose severe. I'll let it render. Now that it's rendered, you can see the slider in the middle. If I grab that, I can move to the left and the right, and you can see how the software gets rid of the noise. I'm so pleased with this. So I can save that file, and I've got the picture I took, but without the noise. The lonely tree, not the one in Llanberis. It's a rather solitary tree. You get this in the right light, this can make a lovely photograph. I'm going to take a shot anyway and do some dehazing and denoising, and then we'll move on. Oh, birds of prey are out. It's like I'm in the desert and the sun is beating down and the vultures are waiting. Oh. And of course, another thing in my photography, it's so easy to be distracted. You know what I mean? Okay, so aperture priority, I'm going to do quite bright, so we'll push the aperture down. I'll try f16, see if I can get the tree. Talking about perspectives, let's drop down a little. Tree in focus, but the foreground blurred. Yeah, that's rather nice. Onwards. It's like a show. We'll look at them all, looking out towards the field, waiting for the action to begin. I like that. I'm going to take 2 shots. I like the fact that we've got the copse of trees in the background, we've got some lovely pinks in the hedgerow, we've got this kind of pussy willow stuff, or is it thistle, going on, and we've got the 4 sunflowers, 5 actually. Ooh, as I look down there, there's quite a few dotted, but halfway along here I'm going to nip up into the woods that way. What are we on? Shot 3? Shot 4? Going to do a James Popsy 5 shot. Oh, that's pretty. Let's zoom in. Let's go for the real one, shall we? All right, I won't touch it. I don't want to touch it. It's this little male partridge pheasant. He's going crazy. He's saying, "Don't touch my area." Okay, okay. Look at him. He's going crazy. Has he got a screw loose? Anyway, they've been felling some trees. I thought that might make a good POV, you know, one of those moments in time photography shots. So let's prop this up. You don't get the full aspect of it, but just like the way that the trees have been felled and they're all stacked. It just makes a random shot, doesn't it? 1/60th of a second. ISO 100 f5.6. Round the corner for the sunflowers, come on. I think I'm trespassing on the birds area. Anyway, look at this. It's like a scene out of Jurassic Park. You know, when the little girl's on the beach and all those tiny little dinosaurs come out. Yep, up you go. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's even nicer than the other one. I might just use this one. Gimbal camera on the floor. Let's give you the live view. Just a random shot of felled trees. They are felled, aren't they? So that's what I'm going for. We'll go 160th of a second. Yeah, you know what? I might have to change the ISO. Live view off. Let's see what I've got here. Yeah, that's kind of nice. It's random farm type shots. I like that. Anyway, I was going to show you these wonderful. Come with me. Whoop. Up, up, up. Good thing I exercise, eh? Look at this. Sunflowers mixed in with corn. It's definitely corn, this. As you can see them starting to bud. A feeder for the partridges. The partridges, they're not pheasants. So that's corn. And that, my friends, is a whole bunch of sunflowers. Let's get a good perspective for you. Sunflowers and electricity pylons are the order of the day. So we'll just have a little stroll to the end here because they're all facing into the sun. Tell me something, do sunflowers move with the sun? Very clever plants if they do. Yeah, I'm not going to get you. That pheasant seems to be following me. It's saying, human, go away. Got a little bee in there. Still collecting its nectar. Now what's my composition here? Is it worth taking a shot with the pylon so that I've got some lines? Take some close-ups. Take some random overhead ones. Look at that depth of sunflowers. Magical, magical sunflowers. I don't know where to start. There's just so many of them. Right, here's a series of sunflower pics to whet your appetite for nothing more than getting out and suddenly discovering something on your doorstep. I've probably waffled on so long. I just wanted to get out and do a POV type photo shoot. But I need to get myself a phone, GoPro or something, sitting on here, pointing forward. And I don't want to spend any more money. I've spent so much money. You know, literally tens of pounds I've spent. Oh, it's a lovely day. Going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, bearing with, and I will catch you in another video. Bye for now. That's what I was talking about. The fact that I've got a red camera, and I've called my channel The Red Camera. The issue now is, do I upgrade my kit? Do I get a different camera? Because then it doesn't make sense to call the channel The Red Camera. Decisions.